it's Fred Hodgins here, Premier Diamond with Gano Excel, and just going to do a quick tutorial on utilizing the back office. This is a test website, so there'll be no personal information in here. But if you're in Canada, you'll go to My Gano Cafe, or that's actually United States, myganocafe.com, or in Canada, myganoexcel.ca. Type in your ID and your password, just as you see here. And when the back office opens up, it comes right here into the home page. You can see here this is a training account, so there will be no personal information. I'm just going to go in this video to go right to the downline information tab right here. That's where we want to focus on and talk about managing your downline, binary placement, and things like that. So if we slide the toolbar down here, as you can see at the top here, this would be where your name is. Let's start right here. Be the ID number. This says training account, but this would be your name right here, and as you're building on your left side or your right side. And it's pretty obvious. Right here is the right side and the left side. But if you left click on the square here on any name right here in your back office in the binary viewer, it brings up a bigger square with a lot more information. So it says who the enroller is, your auto ship profile. Of course, you want to have that over 50 PV to be active and qualified for all of your bonuses, so nothing flushes. You've got where your PV is for this month and for last month, and when the last order is. You can see on your left side here it has the number of people that you've personally enrolled and the amount of people that are on that team. It's got your group volume for this week, for last week, the group volume for this month, and for last month, and the same on the right side here. The enroll date, but a lot of information here, and you can just close the details here. So now you can move around in your back office in your binary viewer, and you can see here it's this would be your name here and your ID number, and this is for your downline or your team. This square here, this box here, is for the downline path to the position displayed. So if we just want to be able to move around a bit, be efficient with what we're doing, and you can go to the outside left of your group by clicking on this left button there, and be the same thing on the right, but that drops you right down to the next available spot. You can see on your left side here that's the next available spot. Jimmy Totter is the person's name there, and as you go back up into this viewer up here, you can see that on that left side there was 3 people: yourself, the next spot, and Jimmy. Now if you click on any one of the names in here, and this could go 100, 200, 1,000 deep, and any name that's in there, you could click on it and it would put that person at the top. So I'm just going to show you this. Clicked on that name there, my left downline, and it brought that to the top. So as you can see here now, this person has a left side and a right side. As they're building, they're going to sponsor on their outside left or their outside right. We can go back up into this downline path position displayed and click on your name at the top, and it's going to bring you right to the top. So you see how we can utilize that. Another thing that we can do is we can go down one level at a time, and the same thing, one level at a time. And we'll bring that right down, and then we can go back up into this downline path position displayed, and it brings you right back up to the top. And the same thing on this side, the next available right. Now there's some tabs over here under downline reports that are very important. One of the things you're going to want to do right off the bat is binary placement options. You want that to be set so that it's on the correct side, and you're usually building on your minor volume side, but sometimes you want to build and create momentum in one leg. In that case, you always check with your sponsor or your upline leader or mentor to make sure you're building in the right spot. But this drop-down menu right there, you can change it to the other side. So I'm going to change it to extreme outside right and save those settings. And now when anybody goes to your website, on the front page, your landing page, and enrolls, the computer will place them in the correct spot. Now you can see that just changed pages there, and now it's saved. So when they go to your front office and your front landing page, that will enroll them in the correct spot. And this is what I meant by that. This here is my front landing page on my website, and you can see here the world's first logical coffee, Fred and Shirley Hodgins, our cell phone, contact information. Now if someone were on our site and clicked on enroll right there, it would bring up the enroll page, and we're not going to go through that, but this is just to show you by example that if somebody were to go through this, and if I had my site set for the right side, when someone went through this, they would be enrolled on the right side. And that's all I wanted to show you there. So that's why it's important to have your binary placement options on the correct side. And again, check with your upline with that, your support team member that's helping you build to get that. And it's easier to do it correct right off the bat so that we're not having to ask the company to make any changes. There's a fee that's involved for, if it's done incorrectly, and we want to get that done right. Another important tab is down here on the left. Hopefully that you could see that, but on the bottom left here is a binary team auto ship, and that call just came up here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit so we can see that a little better. And right here we have a really handy tool, and this is a tool that you can use to predict your business from week to week, be able to see the amount of auto ships you have. The more auto ships, the more stable your business is. And of course everybody gets a 16% Gano reward point, so there's a real advantage. There's cheaper prices for being on auto ship, and it makes a lot of sense. Of course the people who are watching this video will be all on auto ship of a minimum of 50 to maintain your qualification. Most of us are doing 100, 200, or 300 plus points of auto ship just to meet our monthly requirements of what we need in our families. But here you can see that this here will show any part of your auto ship business. You could call up and see who's active in over 100 PV. Here's who in your whole team is between 50 and 99 PV. You can click so that you can look just for your right team or your left team, and then click to get your report. Because this is the training site, there isn't any auto ships that are in there, but that would be exactly how you would do that. And again, you want pages and pages and pages of auto ship on your left team and your right team, and that will show you how stable your business is. So we can go back to the binary team viewer right there, which is on the left side there. You saw where I clicked on that. Or you could have went to the front page here and clicked on downline. And so there's a couple other features with this back office. Our corporate staff, the IT staff, have done a fantastic job. Gano Excel provides us with a very extensive back, if you will. So there's a little tutorial on using the back office and the downline viewer. I hope that was helpful, and we will see you at the top. You have a great day. Bye for now.